Hello, my itty bitty S-Titty committee. I'm back. I'm sorry. I know I've been away, but now we are here for another episode of Tit or Quit.
Tit or quit, the road to the golden boots.
Welcome back, baby. I'm sorry it took so long. I was in New York all last week, so I had not the capabilities to edit and record everything I needed to. I was out of town, booked and blessed. I want to say really quick, there's this idea that S-Titties doesn't have gigs because I did this interview with Ricky Cornish, and it was an hour-long interview that he only decided to post 20 seconds of a moment when I said Rue girls are struggling for gigs, which is true, but I never said I was struggling for gigs, bitch. And everyone's like, oh, S-Titty got no job, S-Titty got no, bitch, I'm working. Do you watch my shit? Do you follow me on Instagram, baby? I stay hustling. So I just want to let it be known, bitch, a girl is booked, blessed, and if you want to book me, bitch, hit me up in the DMs. Let's get it popping, because the mama's always looking for cuentadas. You feel me? Fuck y'all who think I'm not. Bitch, eat my ass. Oh my God. Welcome back to another episode of Tit or Quit, the road to the golden boot. Now, I didn't do last week's episode. So, I think I'm just gonna do the top three, the bottom three of last week, and then do top three, bottom three of this week. Does that sound good to you? So let's jump right into the episode. Last week was Nailed It. Emphasis on nails and all things nails. Now, baby, I don't know if y'all remember, but I had the nail game on lock during my season of Drag Race. I spent over $6,000 just on nails. Hello? Y'all don't appreciate this bitch because I spent so much money on nails. Baby, when you look into the garment, to the outfits, all the things, the nail was always coordinated on my end. I can't say the same for the rest of the girls. So I'm very big on nails. I think nails is a big part of like S-Titties' vibe. Like I always love a good nail, honey. Gives that extra little You feel me? So let's see what these bitches got on the top 10 of the week for the nail runway challenge. We have Arietti with a 91% tit and a 9% quit. Not 100, but this look, bitch, the minute she came out, I was like, this is delicious, bitch. I want this outfit. I want to be Silver Tin Man, Pussycat Doll realness. Like, this was so good. And the idea of having two arms, this just gives weird elf Seattle bitch, honey. It just gives weird, but in the best way possible. So well done, so well executed. Getting a golden boot? No, ma'am. Let's move on to the second tit of the week, which was Susie Toot for her Iron Maiden, honey. When I think nails, I was not thinking like spikes, nails, Iron Maiden, like that bitch. To go there with nails is iconic. You know what I would have done for nails? I would have had the most sickening nails, but I would have been dressed as Jesus, and I would have giant nails hanging out of my palms, and I would be painting them as I went down the runway. So you know, like you paint your nails like this, I would walk down the runway looking like Jesus, and then I would reveal that I had a nail in my hand that I was painting. Nailed it. Bitch, that would have ate so down, and all the Christians and Catholics would have been so mad at me. But bitch, Virgin Mary, Jesus, nails, I'm that girl to do it. Bye. Is it blasphemous? Who gives a fuck? You praying to a bitch in a fucking comic book. Susie Toot looks fantastic, bitch. The reveal with the first thing and then this on top of it is just copper, rich, gold, realness, delicious, and beauty. Not getting a golden boot. Let's move on to Anya Nerve with an 81% tit and a 19% quit. Now, this look is very homegirl, very S-Titties bitch, very the girl at the nail shop. I love what the person on Pit Stop had to say about this, how like, we didn't need all the nail polishes on the thing. Like, honestly, from the neck up, this look is beautiful. The nails and the hair is everything, but the neck down, I'm kind of like, why did you wear this on the runway? I wore something like this in my Homegirl Hotline music video, if you want to go check that out. But this is like, I get the vibe, but it could have been a little more like, even like, maybe some blue cheetah print given the girl who goes to the nail salon to get her nails. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think this was like a complete smash out of the park. The fact that it's top 3 is kind of crazy to me. But I will say the hair is over, and Anya Nerve has been eating it in the competition, bitch. We'll get to it later. But we're gonna pass down. We have Jewel Sparkle 79, Lexi 78, Akasha 78, Booty Hole 73. A lot of top tits this week for the nail challenge. Sam Star 61, we've seen it before. Crystal Envy, now 54% tit and a 46% quit. Now we're down to the bottom 3. Now when I first saw this look, I didn't mind it. It wasn't until later that I really dissected it that I'm like, this long fur tail is a little weird. And people wanted to kind of read it, but I thought this look was interesting, very different for Crystal, and I love how she sold it on the runway. I don't know if y'all remember my zombie look from Beautiful Nightmare runway. I came out eating the titties on the stage and was crazy. She was giving very much that same universe, same world, same movie, bitch. So I was really living for how she sold it on the runway. I think the look is well done. I think it's a really cool look. 54% tint is a golden boot? I don't think so. So let's move on to Miss Lana Jarre with a 41% tint and a 59% quit. Now, I like that she was like being held by the fingers, but her index finger was the thing on the back. I would have loved if it was the middle finger, so it was like a big fuck you. Or if she actually was like King Kong and the white bitch, you know what I mean? So if that was like King Kong's gorilla hand holding her, that would have been sickening. And King Kong had some nails, bitch. Like, I think she should have went in that direction. I think the outfit was gorgeously done. I think she looks beautiful. I think the nails on the little hand thing could have been like more cunty. Like this little almond shaped nail that she had on it killed the look for me. But is it golden boot? I don't think so, Miss Ma'am. So we're going to move on to Miss Corey King with a 10% tint and a 90% quit. I think this is the highest quit we've had all season, bitch. And let me tell you, when she walked out in this, I'm so over her. I'm so over her, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I live for the audacity she has to be like, yeah, this is what I did on Drag Race, ha ha ha, and I'm still here. Like, the audacity of her to feel that way and to say that is kind of cunt and sickening, but at the same time, I feel like it's still so disrespectful. Like, I don't know, she's just so basic to me, but she is a funny girl, which I can appreciate. She's a fucking drag queen's drag queen, which is what I love about her, but the effort on the runways, it's just like, as someone who broke their back to try to give something and then was so like bogged down and red for my looks, like at least I tried, I gave effort and ideas and concept. I will say the idea of French nail, French tip is funny, but like, it could have went a lot further, right? Like, this is a leotard, mama. It's a leotard. This is Monet's entrance look, like in her second season. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's giving workroom look. It's not giving runway. So, I don't know. The audacity that she has to do what she's doing on the runway is crazy to me. But is this golden boot worthy? I would say perhaps. Like, this could possibly get a golden boot. Is it beating Joella? I don't think so. But I think it's definitely a contender for the golden boot because this look, mama, is not the tea. I was so depressed and sad when I saw this walk down the runway. The fact that she had a little kiss press on, like, baby, nails, give us nails. The French tip was not giving. So I was just so over it when I saw it. I don't even want to give it more attention, bitch, but it's definitely, I think, in the running for a golden boot. It's golden boot worthy. The house down. So let's move on to this week's episode. I know, I just wanted to rush through that because who the hell cares? You know what I mean? This week's episode, we have, the category is parasol, a little umbrella. Now, if I were to do this, I would definitely do the rainbow umbrellas at the fruit stand carts. You know what I mean? With the fruta fresca lady, I would be the fruta fresca lady with the rainbow umbrella. I had it at my DragCon booth. The first year I did DragCon as a Rue girl, I had a whole fruit stand vibe, and the umbrella was the rainbow umbrella. I would have rhinestoned the fuck out of it. I had a little parasol that was the rainbow umbrella, and then be like frutas, piñas, cantaloupes, melones, like selling fruit, throwing fruit at RuPaul, bitch, with the tahini and the lemon, and I'd be eating it with my little parasol as I walk down the runway. I'd probably do something in that vein, I would think. Or elote, like the elote man with a little parasol umbrella, like she's working all day on the street, baby. She's giving street food realness is what I would give. So, let's start off with the top tit of the week. We have Lexi with a 95% tit and a 5% quit. This is probably one of the highest tits we have. I think Ariete had a 98% 2 weeks ago. This one was so over. The fact that she had a cane and the parasol was the hat and she had the reveal of it being a cane and then walked with the cane like a pimp bitch, and the Schiaparelli reference with the gold plated titties, like the gold bamboo cane as well. Like, baby, this was just so high fashion, so very much like Paris Milan vibes, but I don't even know what the hell that means, but I know that that's what would be there. If I went to a fashion show, a New York Fashion Week, bitch, this would be on the runway, and she was eating with this outfit, honey. It was delicious. Let's move on. No golden boot here. Ariete with a 94% tit and a 6% quit. Ariete's always pretty high when it comes to these tit or quits. Y'all, she is surfing with the runway package, and this is no exception exception. The very Latina, okay, you guys want to know something? We had to have a look that we never used on my season, which was a cabaret nightgown, like a cabaret singer outfit. And this is what I wanted, was like literally what she's wearing is what I wanted for my cabaret nightclub like performance look. But that's not what I ended up getting. I got something that looked like a red fucking prolapse, bitch. And I never worn it. We didn't use it in our season. But this is exactly what I would have wanted because this is gorgeous, honey. Yes. The parasol's cute. The outfit is very Latina. She's giving that. I forget to the area is Latina because she's always doing the alien shit. But when she does like the real soft, natural glam, I'm like, Latina the house down, bitch. I want her to be my tia. You know what I mean? I'm inviting her to the barbecue. No golden boot here. Let's move on to Sam Star with the 91% tit and a 9% quit. Sam looks deliciously beautiful, rich, white lady, honey. It's giving very Steel Magnolias, bitch. It's giving, where's the juice? You know what I mean? The parasol matching the outfit. Apparently this is an outfit from her mother Trinity the Tuck that she recycled and reused, which I'm not mad at, bitch. It's expensive. You got a look I can borrow, mom? Thank you. Taking this, putting an umbrella to match the fabric, that's everything. So I love this. I thought she looked gorgeous. She looks straight out of the, like, Gone Out of the Wind, bitch. So I am here for it. She's not getting a golden boot. Next up, we have Jules with a 91% tit and a 9% quit. Jules looks fantastic. I think we lose a lot of detail with the black. I think if it was a different color and had black like trim or something, we could have seen a lot more detail in the outfit itself because there's a lot of beautiful draping happening here and like some gathers on the side. The fringe on the umbrella parasol. Oh, also, this is an umbrella, mama. This ain't no parasol. I think parasols are like flatter and smaller, right? This is a full-on umbrella, but guess what? I'm not mad at it, bitch, because we crunching trying to get looks together, bitch. I'm gonna use this umbrella right here from my closet, bitch. Drag Race. Let's go. Not mad at it. It's fine. It's a fine look. She looks very pretty, very gorgeous. Is it over the top, extravagant, amazing, gag me with the fucking dick in my mouth? No. Is it golden boot worthy? No, ma'am, not at all. So let's move on to Susie 2 with the 68% tit and a 32% quit. Now, I think she looks great. Like, this is a gorgeous look. I can see her performing at the club, at Showgirls, and Mickey's in this, and giving us a full, fierce little 20s flapper performance moment. It didn't really make sense to me. Like, it's giving bathing suit, I guess, right? But, like, why do bathing suit when we have like My Fair Lady as a reference? You know what I mean? So like I would have expected more of a My Fair Lady vibe from her, although we've seen it so many times. We saw this season already with Jewel Sparkle and her pop star version of My Fair Lady. Sasha Colby wore a My Fair Lady moment. Like we've seen it already. That's what Parasol gives. So it's very obvious to go My Fair Lady, especially for this musical theater bitch. So the fact that she did this, I wasn't too mad at it, but compared to all the other girls, it's definitely not up there with the rest of them. So we're just gonna give this a pass. It's not a golden boot. It's not gagging me in the throat. So let's move on to On Your Nerve with a 68% tit and a 32% tit. I'm talking so fast, but it's because I've been up in drag since like 7 in the morning and I need to get out of drag. So we're gonna get this over with and done, baby. And I'll come back next week very fresh, very prepared, very demure, ready to give you a really calm, beautiful dissertation. But today, bitch, I need to get through this because I'm so tired. All right, On Your Nerve. This look was interesting. I like the mesh, like, poofiness of the mesh and how light and airy it feels. The corset I thought was a little too big and clumpy, but it's kind of cool. It's like a cool concept. I would totally love to wear this. It's like if Little Kim had to meet the runway challenge. She was giving very much that. You know what I mean? The parasol matching the outfit. Again, when the girls are matching the outfit to the parasol, it's giving delicious. The fact that it's not just like an afterthought idea or an accessory, it's actually part of the entire look, I think is what really serves. The fact that it's got 32% quit is not horrible. We're still above average, so not getting a golden boot. Good job, Anya. I think it's cool. I think her hair, she needed different hair with this, to be honest. I find that with Corey and Anya, they like, the proportion of their hair to their body a lot of the times is a miss for me. Just notice that, watch. When we see Corey's, I'm like, bitch, you have this little ass head on this big ass body. You need some big ass shit to balance it out. I got big ass shoulders, bitch. I got big ass titties and the big ass hair to balance it out. Not all the time, but I notice it's a constant thing for Corey and Miss Anya. Okay, moving on. We have Miss Booty Hole with a 65% tit and a 35% quit. Now, Miss Lydia, I think she looks great, but also it's giving she just had this fabric and she just draped it over herself. It doesn't look like a completed look, to be honest. The fact that we see her black panty and just the panty underneath is a little like haphazard to me, to be quite honest. it's giving like she just threw this together really fast, which I'm not mad at, bitch. Get it done. You still look pretty. She has this big headpiece, which I'm not crazy about, but like the headpiece and the parasol together is a little too much for me. You feel me? It's doing too much. Like headpiece or parasol, pick a lane, you know? Either way, I don't think this is golden boot worthy. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible. It just is what it is. I'm not mad at it. Let's move on to Miss Lana Geray with a 64% tit and a 36% tit. Now she's the bottom three. The top of the bottom three. When we saw Jewel Sparkle come out, I was like, oh, we saw a better version of this already. So I think for that reason, we all were like, Lana, come on, girl. Why? Again, umbrella, not parasol. It's just like a basic black dress. Right? It's just not creative to me. It's just like, were you going to a funeral? What was the story or the concept here? What are you trying to tell? I heard Gigi Good, I think Gigi Good said this once, when she was like, when you're, or I think RuPaul said this, when you walk down the runway and I see you on the runway, I want to think, who is this girl? What's her vibe? What's her story? What is she going through? So I think about that, right? When I look at the girl on the runway, who is this girl? What is she going through that she's wearing this outfit? And to me, like, this doesn't give anything. It almost looks like a straight jacket, low-key. So I'm like, there's no storyline. There's no concept. It's just a pretty gown, which is fine. Like, that's okay. But when we saw Jewel Sparkle come out in a better version, this is going to be a chop. Golden boot? No, ma'am. So let's move on to Acacia Forgot with the 58% tit and a 42% quit. I don't think this was horrible. I think if she had like the Dior like poof out of the skirt to give like volume and structure of the skirt, this would have been a perfect outfit. The fact that it's just dangling, it looks like a shower curtain, and for that reason, and it doesn't really go with the rest of the outfit to me, the like opposite strap. I don't know. Is this fashion? Is this not? I saw some fashionista stylists, people say that they really like this and it's straight out of Dior and they live, but I don't know. I think the hair is sickening. Acacia's really gagged us with some runways these past couple ones. Like her Swiss Army knife nails was really cool. This one's really nice. I feel like she had a lot of the duds in the beginning, but we've gotten to see a lot of nice, beautiful runways from her from these past few moments. This one is fine. I love how tiny the parasol is, and the fact that her hair one is bigger than the one that she has in her hands. I really like that. So I thought it was campy. I thought it was cool. Again, is she she's giving country a little bit with this, which is like her whole thing. So I am not mad at it. It's the second to lowest, but let's go to, of course, our low quit queen of the season, Miss Corey King, always at the bottom, bitch. We have a 40% tit and a 60% quit, but it's only 60%. It's not in the 80s or 90s quits, bitch. So y'all weren't too mad at it, but I will say, can we stop being Dorothy? Like the fact that she wanted to bring a Dorothy look to runway, and the fact that it was this. Mama, I've seen so many Dorothy drag versions out there in the world, and like this is the least. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just not elevated like drag excellence, right? Which is fine. I will say I like how her red buttons were on her nipples. I thought that was campy and cute. The umbrella's fine. She said the golden sun, which I'm like, her explanations for her runways are so trash. Like, it never really makes any sense to me. But again, I think the hair was so tiny on this. Like, I know Dorothy, but I mean, no, I kind of like the hair. To be quite honest, Dorothy has her little trenzas, and the fact that she made these like little like Afro puff pigtails, I kind of live for that. But I will say, it did look a little small on top of her big body. And that's an umbrella, mama. It's not a parasol. Anyways, it looks so bulky, the umbrella. I'm not horribly mad at it. I don't think it's getting a golden boot. It's not exciting enough for me. It's just like a whatever look to me. And I mean, again, Corey, like, she stay irritating me on the runway, bitch. I like that girl on Twitter. Like, stay on Twitter, entertain us. Her Michael Jackson hee thing that she's been doing is really cute. I don't know why she didn't do that for Snatch Game. That would have been sickening. But whatever. I don't think it's getting a golden boot. And I think that's all the looks. We're dwindling down. We only have 10 girls left. So these are going by a lot faster, which is very exciting to me. It feels good to get them over with. Housekeeping. Yes, bitch, we're housekeeping right now. I'm sorry, you guys. I am so tired, so I do need to just run through this week. And I had to give you 2 episodes in one, kind of. So I was just like, let's get this done as fast as we can. I've been so busy like traveling. I was in New York. I was in Colorado. I got gigs off the wall. I did 2 podcasts this week. I had have 2 gigs Friday night. I'm performing Saturday night, 2 different places. I'm booked and I'm busy, bitch. So I am hustling my pussy and I have to edit this video. And I will say, the faster that I film these, the easier it is for me to edit because it's not so much material. So I thank you for bearing with me this week in particular. It's just a busy week, so I have to edit fast. Anyways, go check out my merchandise at www.estitties.com/shop. Buy my merch, buy a golden chancla. We'll have a whole golden chancla episode. Don't you guys worry. We'll go through every single lip sync. I'll ask you guys to quit on the lip syncs later on in the season when we get to like a Lollapalooza or something. And we'll handle the golden chancla for this season. As far as the golden boot goes, I really predict that Joella has stamped herself with that win, but we'll see if we get any more horrible looks from Corey King. I think Lydia Butthole too has some potential for some golden boot options, so we'll see what's happening with that as the season progresses. We still have another like 2 months of Drag Race, so I am not scared. I am not worried. We have a lot more to deal with and to touch on for this upcoming weeks. I thank you guys for watching. I've been running into so many people in the club in Colorado, in LA, who are just like, I watch Homegirl Hotline, I watch TIT OR QUIT, and the fact that y'all are watching my YouTube series is like, it really does touch my pussy. Like, I appreciate it so much. The fact that y'all are engaged, listening to what I have to say, it means the world, and I thank you from the bottom of my coochie. You guys have a great day. I'll see you on the next one, and keep it tight, keep it right.
Quit or quit the road to the golden boots.